Cool, temperatures are just about up, so we're almost ready to go. Good morning, you guys. We are out on a nice early morning flight this morning, and it is incredible weather out here. We got blue skies and a forecast of blue skies.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that. I really like it. We're going to go out and do a bunch of radio work today. So Sam's going to be taking us out of here, out the west route, and then into Langley Airport, CYNJ. And then we're going to leave Langley through the northwest route, go to Pitt Meadows, land on their helipads there. And then out to the north from there, and up to like Widgeon Lake area, see if we can land on the
yeah, somebody asked how confident I am on the radio yesterday in the comments. So
I don't know.
See.
It sounded pretty good. You're doing well. So
it's a lot easier when you're not in the control zone, though.
I saw somebody else commenting that you're learning really well. So just so that you guys know, his last video, he had 35.4 hours, I believe, or something like that. So that just gives you an idea of where he's at in his training and stuff.
Crazy.
So, yeah, pretty exciting. We're be rounding probably 37 hours or so today. So pretty cool. Temps are up. Let's get her going.
All right. So lights are off. Rotors in the green. T's and P's in the green, except oil pressure and temperature. And all the switches are up. Carpet auto. Ready to go. All right. Our frequencies are set.
Just so you guys know, he's called ground frequency already, asked for a west route departure. And so now we're over on the tower frequency, 19.4 here in Abbotsford. And so now that we're in the hover, all ready to go, we're checking traffic. And he'll do a call to the tower, tell him he's ready for departure.
Abbotsford Tower, Uniform Tango Echo, ready for departure. Uniform Tango Echo from BC helicopters, take off your discretion. Cleared across runway 01 and outbound by the west route. Cleared across 01, Uniform Tango Echo.
Awesome.
All right, tail's clear on your side.
Sure is.
Looks like we have any traffic.
No, it doesn't look like it. Nice and quiet so far. So right now we're following Highway 1, or the US 1, as Sam would like to call it. Westbound. That's Vancouver in the distance. Really tough to see. It's way out over there. But basically, we follow the west route out. This industrial park in front of us here is basically our boundary for the edge of the control zone. So that's where we're going to be calling clear to the west. And then we'll switch frequencies, listen to Sematus for Langley, and then head inbound to Langley.
Tango Echo, surveillance terminated. Clear to route.
Uniform Tango Echo.
Awesome, so they kind of beat us to the call there.
All right, so we can go ahead and switch over to
Yeah, let's switch to Langley
Langley
ATIS. See if they're actually open at 8 o'clock.
This
Yeah.
is Langley Airport information. Langley Tower is closed
Nope.
and will resume operations at 08380 local.
So
Langley
in
mandatory
17
frequency
minutes.
is 119.0.
All right.
This is Langley Airport information.
So we can
Langley
switch over to tower
is
then.
closed and will resume
So they use the same frequency. They're closed until 8:30. So that basically means we broadcast our intentions to traffic.
Okay.
So we can still do everything we want to do.
Okay.
But it's just traffic calls. And then within, I don't think we'll be in their zone anymore in 17 minutes. But if we are, then we'll hear what's going to happen. Basically, they just jump on the radio and tell everybody in their control zone to broadcast what their intentions are.
Okay.
And then we would let them know where we are and what we're doing. But this is 264th in front of us here. So we're going to call up. You can actually see it on the map right there. The VFR checkpoint 264.
Yep.
So that's cool. And so we can just call Langley traffic now. And we can just say we're over 264th interchange inbound along the east route for pad Charlie.
Okay.
Langley traffic, helicopter cavalry G2 Uniform Tango Echo is above the 264th interchange, heading westbound for the east route, inbound for pad Charlie at 1,000 feet.
Fantastic. All right, that's good. So now this road right here is 56th Avenue. You can see that road right there. That one.
Okay, that's the one.
That's the one that takes us in the east route. So we just follow that one in. Makes life pretty simple.
And we're 1,000 until 232nd.
Exactly. And then we just drop down the hill to what altitude?
600.
Yep. This guy studied a CFS. I like it. Down to 600. That's good. And
Could stay at 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll call, normally we would call tower at 232nd, and then that's where they would give us the final clearance. Just like in Abbotsford, we call it Mount Lehman or Clearbrook.
Okay.
So here we call 232nd. And so in this case, we're just going to say we're at 232nd and going to be landing at Charlie, but normally the tower would give us the clearance for landing. So.
Okay.
That's good. Fantastic. Pretty calm out here. No winds or anything. Nice. There's a little patch of fog over there, but luckily nothing in Langley. Usually Langley's pretty bad. It kind of hangs down in the bottom of the valley there. You can see it.
Yeah, it does look like a dip there.
You can actually see the bay out front. That's where the ocean is, and then it just kind of creeps in through that valley, and then it usually creeps all the way into Langley.
That is so cool.
Yeah, pretty neat. This is where we can be dropping down to 600 feet.
Is that it, or?
This is 232nd. Yeah, you can
232nd.
see it right there on the map. And we'll call Langley, tell him we're over 232nd, landing pad Charlie.
Langley traffic helicopter Capri G2 Uniform Tango Echo over 232nd at dropping to 600 feet inbound for Pat Charlie on the east row.
Good. So there's a small runway, kind of an east-west runway, 0725. You can see that one in front of us. It's not often in use, but when it is, you have to watch out when we're coming in and out of here for the circuit traffic, because this is either their approach or departure path. So that's when they're using that runway, that's when they're going to bring you in from the southeast.
Gotcha.
Because they want you to come in from over there and not be in conflict.
Yeah.
But most of the time they're using runway 0119. It's nice that they actually use the same runway numbers as Abbotsford. Just makes your life easy. You don't have to think about it too much. Then you can see where the control tower is there.
Yep.
So we're going to be just to the right of it, not very much. Because if we go too far to the right of it, then we start getting up too close to the runway there. So we can keep the descent going now.
Okay.
And then they've actually got a new terminal building and control tower and stuff going in to the left of it there. But we're a bit steep. So you can see just behind that new big building, there's a circle right there.
Yep.
That's the transient helipad. That's pad Charlie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, we're way too high.
Yeah, we're way too high. So let's just drop the power, slow it down, and we'll just kind of lose off a bit of speed and height, and then we can finish off the last part of the approach appropriately. And they've got two more helipads over here now as well, which is kind of cool. So because we're not sticking around, so come to the left a little bit, we won't cross the runway. There you go. Because we're not sticking around, we're just going to go to the transient helipad, the round one there.
Alright.
And we'll touch and go, basically.
Is there a windsock around here?
Pretty nice. Yeah, the windsock's just behind us. It was dead. Getting fancy here. It's so fancy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we may as well keep facing this way so the sun's not in our face.
Alright.
Good. Nice. That was very good. Okay, let's call Langley traffic. Just tell them we're departing out the northwest route.
Langley traffic helicopter Capri G2 Golf Uniform Tango Echo is on pad Charlie departing out the northwest route.
Awesome. Pick it up, turn it around, back out.
Alright, lights are off, rotors in the green, T's and P's in the green, switches up, carb heat auto. Okay, tail's clear on your side.
Okay, looks good to me.
So we depart straight out this way?
Straight out this way, yep. And just call and say you're going to be crossing runway 01.
Langley traffic helicopter Capri G2 Golf Uniform Tango Echo is going to be crossing 101, heading for the northwest route.
Good enough. We just follow this road out, basically. This is 16th Avenue. Or 216, sorry.
Good morning, Langley Airport. The tower is now open. Information Alpha's on the air. Runway 01 the active. Wind light and variable. Altimeter 3015. All aircraft and personnel on frequency check-in.
Langley Tower helicopter Capri G2 Golf Uniform Tango Echo is currently 400 feet, ascending to 600 feet, heading out on the northwest route.
Nice. Good job.
Helicopter Golf Uniform Tango Echo Langley. Tower cleared out of the control zone. No restrictions. Altimeter 3015.
Uniform Tango Echo.
Awesome. So you're probably reading on the northwest route, there's Milner.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Milner's just in front of us here, a little town.
Okay.
No
So
one
we
has-
got to be 1,000 after Milner.
Exactly. You got it. Baby, he's got it. I just got all the songs today.
Probably, because you've been flying with Jack, he's been singing in the classroom a bit too.
Has he?
Yeah.
I don't really picture Jack as a singing kind of guy.
I didn't either, but he's been busting
He's
it
just
out every once in a while.
busting them, eh?
Pure
Nice.
desperation.
Yeah. Oh man, he'll be relieved after Friday.
Yeah.
Flight test is going to be over. Okay, so once we get to the freeway, we're going to be clearing the zone. And then what frequency do we want to go to for Pitt Meadows ATIS?
I don't have the Pitt Meadows ATIS recognized.
Okay. So let's jump over to here, hit the maps tab.
Uniform Tango Echo Tower, change turn frequency.
Uniform Tango Echo.
They were clearing us, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you can actually see right there. Actually,
Oh, nice.
Kind of nice. It gives you right there the frequencies. What do we got?
125.
125.0. Great. So let's dial that in. Got to be quick at listening to ATIS because their zone comes at us real fast. And then we'll get tower right there.
Airport information Bravo, weather at 1500 Zulu, wind light variable, weather cab okay.
Yep, okay.
Altimeter 3015.
Nice.
IFR approach
3015.
visual, runway 26 left, landings and departures, runway 26 left and 26 right. Form ATC on initial contact, you have information Bravo.
Bravo. Okay. So we can
Altimeter
switch
airport
on over.
information Bravo, weather at 1500 Zulu, wind light variable, weather cab
Wind light
okay.
and variable. Okay. So we can just tell them that we just cleared Langley and we're inbound for the helipads. We have information Bravo. Pitt Meadows Tower.
And do I give them it all at once?
Yeah, just all at once is good.
Pitt Meadows Tower, helicopter Cabri G2 Golf Uniform Tango Echo, just departed Langley, inbound for the helipads at Pitt Meadows with Bravo.
Good. We can descend
Helicopter
a little
Golf
bit.
Uniform Tango Echo, Pitt Tower Squawk Cadet, cleared direct approach for the helipad. Winds calm, altimeter 3015, and land at your discretion.
Clear direct approach, Uniform Tango Echo.
Uniform Tango Echo Tower identified.
Uniform Tango Echo.
Yeah, we just got to get all our flights in at like 8 a.m.
Yeah,
It's
super
so quiet out here.
quiet.
I love it. Man, there's nobody flying yet. It's crazy. There's a little patch of fog over there. I was a little worried that they'd be looking at that as part of their visibility, but they said CAV OK. Do you remember what CAV OK stands for?
No.
So it's an abbreviation for ceiling and visibility OK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's basically it's saying that you have more than 30 miles viz, basically unlimited ceilings, no clouds or anything in the ceilings, and that the winds and stuff are light. So it's like when you hear CAV OK, or as Ruben likes to say, CAVOC, and then you know that it's a really good day to go flying.
I thought they were just saying we like Cabris here.
Yeah, CAV's okay. CAV's okay. Yeah, so this is good. This is the Golden Ears Bridge here.
Okay.
We can keep the descent going. We're fairly high right now. Do you see the airport right over there?
Yep.
Awesome.
Where's pad?
So the pads are just this side of the airport, just south of the runway there. So there's actually two runways, parallel runways. Runway, in this case, if we're going this way, it's 26 left, 26 right. And so it's to the left side of 26 left, right near the threshold. You'll see them as we get in a bit closer.
Okay.
So we kind of fly right over the edge of the industrial buildings, because if we go too far north of that, we're going to be right on the approach to the runway.
Right.
We try not to do that. That's not good. And it's going to be not too long, and we're going to start seeing ice chunks floating down the river here. That's going to be crazy.
Oh, those cranberries over there?
Those are cranberries.
That's
yep.
awesome.
Pretty cool. All floating around. So you see the yellow truck in the corner of the airport there?
Yep.
Yeah, so right beside the yellow truck is where we're going to be landing. I think it's just, yeah, just this side of it. Good. Coming in a bit steep still. Might want to drop her down a bit faster. And he didn't give us any actual reporting point or anything, so we're just cleared in. Because he has
Okay, now I got
no
the
other
pad.
traffic. You got the pads there? Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. And normally leaving from the pads to the north is a little bit tricky, not too bad. Just depends on how busy it is, right? So like today is going to be a no-brainer. He'll just clear us straight to the north. But
Right.
a lot of the time we have to wait for traffic, and because there's 2 runways to cross, so depending on if they're using both runways or not, a bit tricky sometimes. But today will be a little too easy, unfortunately.
Alright, I'm gonna aim for the second pad.
Sounds good to me. Always look for traffic. Don't want to go right low over a vehicle like this guy. Everybody's getting new towers. Pitt Meadows just got a new tower here as well.
Awesome.
Very nice. Okay, so we can call the tower and just ask them for a northbound departure.
And we just call it at the helipads?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pitt Meadows Tower, helicopter cavalry G2 Golf Uniform Tango Echo is on the helipads requesting a north departure.
Uniform Tango Echo Tower, northbound departure, take off your discretion.
Uniform Tango Echo.
Does it get any easier?
No, that's pretty easy.
We'll just go straight out that way. Wow.
Alright, lights are off, rotors in the green, T's and P's in the green, switches up, carb heat auto. Okay, tail's clear on your side.
Yep.
And you want to go straight this way?
Straight out that way around those hangars, yeah. Nice, tad more to the left. Looking nice, looking nice.
Should be calling us pretty soon here, right?
Yeah, pretty quick here. Let's have a look. That's the edge of the zone right there.
Yeah.
This is VOR. See the radial there for the VOR. So the edge of the zone is right at this creek here in front of us. Then we can just tell them we're clear to the north.
Should I call them?
Yeah, unless he calls you first, but
Okay.
we'll just wait another couple seconds here. Just about to get to the edge of the zone. Surprised with it being this quiet that he hasn't called us already and just cleared us, but
Yeah.
maybe he wants to hold on to that one traffic he has. Woohoo, there's somebody in my zone. Alright, we can call clear.
Pitt Meadows Tower, helicopter cavalry G2 Golf Uniform Tango Echo is clear to the north.
Uniform Tango Echo Tower, clear tower.
Uniform Tango Echo.
Okay, so this is the pit practice area here. So we can just do a radio call telling them that we're here. Just cleared the Pitt Meadows zone, headed northbound for Widgeon.
What should I address the
Pit
Meadows?
practice area traffic.
Pit practice area traffic, helicopter cavalry G2 Golf Uniform Tango Echo just cleared Pitt Meadows zone, heading northbound at 1,100 feet.
Right on. Yeah, we'll see how the fog patches are up here. Looks pretty light. Once we get up into the trees, there's a cool confined area up there we're going to go do.
Alright.
So, cool. This golf course in front of us is called Swanee Set. That's where Happy Gilmore was filmed.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Good old Happy Gilmore.
What is that building right there? A hotel or something?
No, that's their clubhouse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
impressive.
fancy. Yeah.
And it looks like we're already about to leave that practice area.
Yeah, the practice area ends pretty quick here. Yeah, right there. So, most of the time, people up in the Widgeon Lake area and stuff are on 123.2, because that's what the float plane traffic tends to go onto.
Okay.
So I would switch over to that next.
Okay.
I'd give it probably until, it's interesting that it cuts right here. I would give it probably till the edge of Pitt Lake.
Okay.
And then that's when I'd switch over, so kind of up near the end of this fog patch here.
Okay. But yeah, other than that, that one tree right there is leaning a little bit in, so I have to be careful about that.
Yeah, exactly. So the one major factor we're seeing here, guys, this is the recon of our spot, is the sun and shade. So the spot itself isn't horrible. It'd be pretty easy to go in there. But the sun is just hitting us right in the face, causing this big black shadow, and it's just kind of glaring out our windshield. You guys are going to see this right now. So it's like we're looking into just a darkness of nothing, making it really tricky.
Oh, that's super scary.
Yeah. So we're going to have to be super careful on that coming in, making sure we're not missing anything. That's one of the reasons why the recon is so important, because right now you're kind of memorizing where things are, where the snags are and all that kind of stuff, so that when you get in there, it's not going to be so bad. Something interesting, let me fly with you for a quick sec.
Okay.
Let's just drop down. I just want to do a dummy run. We'll do it a little lower than normal.
Okay.
Because you see how much viz we have this way? The sun is like illuminating everything. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's any way we can get down in here and drop below that sun. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Not good, right?
No.
Okay, let's pull out. So very tough to see. We're going to pull out to the right because I have better viz this way. So that was the one test that we needed to do to see if we could even get in there.
Yeah, we can't see it all.
Right there we saw no chance. So you have control?
I have control.
What was the other option? You did pose another option, right?
Over the trees and then down in.
Yeah, vertical
from
down,
the other
right?
way.
Why don't we try that? Let's just come around, start slowing her down, drop the power right off. Slower right here. Got to get rid of the height now.
Yeah, I lost where we were.
Yeah, and then come in. So you've got control there.
Yeah, I have control.
Okay, and then start slowing her down. Ooh, this looks good, right? It's going to be a steep vertical. Let's slow it right up. We know we got the power for it. We just did a power check right there. We were climbing out with 92%, no problem. So why don't we just go in? We've done lots of recon to it.
Should I go over to the right and then down in? Or?
Yeah, this is perfect. The way you're doing it right now is actually really good. And then just going to take our time going down in there because it's a pretty steep vertical. So number one concern on our minds right now, we've looked at the spot. We're not really that concerned about snags sticking out or anything because over here it was really clear. So we're just thinking about vortex ring state because we're coming vertical, right?
Yep.
So we don't want to be any faster than a 300 foot per minute descent rate. Right now you're doing like 100 feet per minute. So we have no danger whatsoever. And so just keep her coming in. We can descend just slightly faster is fine. 200, even 300 is fine. We just don't want to go faster than 300.
Okay.
But whatever you have comfort with. Like if you're not feeling comfortable going faster, then just take it super slow. And then as you get down in here and you get rid of that sun, you're welcome to maneuver around, right? Like if you wanted to, we got a tree there, but there's room here in front of you. You could even hover out this way. Just keep that descent going forward a little bit. And then we could always pedal turn and come back at the spot because it's no good to try and land on a spot that you've just come vertical down into. It's very difficult to find a flat spot, right?
Yeah, I'm going to pedal turn your way.
Sounds good.
Here on the left.
Yeah. Nice. Now we've lost that sun, so we've got an awesome view of where we want to land it. So, relatively reasonable spot, not too terribly hard, all of a sudden made near impossible, so we had to come in the other way. Lots of factors to think about. Good, taking your time with those rocks there. So something to consider with these rocks too. You're doing a good seating check, a little bit of pedals maybe too as well. Just nice and slow, see if it's going to slip off any rocks or anything. That's good, that was nice. So if these rocks felt a little uncomfortable, always, look around. Pretty good. There's another spot right there where it's just small rocks, like just baby pebbles. We could have stuck our tail maybe that way, and then just kind of the nose in up to the edge of this hill here.
Yeah.
But I think these are reasonable. There's nothing wrong with landing on these. The trick is, when your back of the skid just lands on one of these big ones and just kind of perches there.
Yeah.
If you don't do a seating check, if you're not patting the ground and checking with those pedals slowly and stuff, sometimes you don't notice, right? And so you just lower the collective and all of a sudden, woof, you slip off, and that's where your tail can really dip. And it can be freaky or dangerous depending on how much it dips.
Right.
So, okay, let's get out of here.
Alright, lights are off, rotors in the green, T's and P's in the green, switches up, carb heat auto. Do we want to vertical out that way?
Probably not, right? Let's go with the sun at our back. So
Okay.
go out that way because it's going to be all nicely illuminated. Because as soon as we vertical up, boom, the sun's going to be in our face.
Right, right.
We're going to lose all that viz again. And this is where we could be hooked on a skid.
Yeah, we're not hooked.
Heard you talking about that yesterday on your liftoff, which was nice.
Alright, clear on your side. That tree's still further back,
Yeah,
right?
it's way far away, yep.
Okay, so we're gonna, that'll turn my direction.
Alright. Good. So here we're going to want to
get a little bit more
yeah,
height
let's get
first.
some height to get over this guy here first. We got the power for it, we're hovering at 80. We should be able to vertical out of here at 95 if we're using our 15% rule.
And now I can start going forward.
Yep, there's 92. There's 94. Beautiful. Out we go. Very nice, my friend. Might actually be the same issue on this one with the sun in our face. Might have to come from the other way.
Yep.
Let's test it anyway. So we want to do a power check out of ground effect. So
Okay.
slow it up into a hover here.
Okay.
We're going to do it nice and close to the trees. So just really pull her back. Get her stopped. And the reason we do it close to the ground but still have nice reference to drop away here is we want to be able to see that we don't have any movement. We don't have any climb, descent, drift, anything like that. I want to see if the aircraft can hover out of ground effect. If it can, okay, lots of right pedal. We're sinking, we're drifting. Okay, we'll stop all of that. Still sinking a little bit. There we are. So now you can see we're not moving at all. We're actually climbing a little bit.
Yep.
There's 96%, but we have a climb, so let's stop the climb. And we're doing good. Yeah, we're 90%. We still actually have a slight climb. Okay, I don't like coming in from this direction because we can't see anything.
Yep.
Whew. So why don't we loop around? Let's gain some altitude and speed. So start flying away here. Not too much power.
Okay.
Nice and gentle.
Oh, yeah.
We have lots of height, so we don't have to gain too much height. I just don't want to descend down into an unknown area. So we'll just kind of fly away. And then once we gain some reference around the corner, we're going to do a tight loop around. Come in from the other side. Have way better viz. What a difference now with the sun at our back, right?
Yeah, big difference.
Everything's so open and good. Which sometimes is impossible. Like if you have a strong wind, you're heavily loaded, you just can't come in downwind. So sometimes it's just a no-go. Like you just can't do it. I wouldn't have felt safe coming in from the other direction today. Would have been way too high of likelihood we missed something and smack into it. This is good. Also, we got super glassy water, so we have to be so cautious of that. That's why we're sticking really close to the shore like this.
Yep.
And it's a good height right now. We're not coming in too low. Obviously, we got to come in just slightly higher than our pad there. So this is looking good. Widgeon Lake traffic, helicopter Cabra G2, Golf Uniform Tango Echo. Just coming in for landing here at Widgeon Lake. Nice. So just like the dike approaches, just keep that movement going all the way to your spot. Don't stop until you're there. Even though we know you have enough power, we just want to make sure that if there was something changed here, maybe a downdraft from that rock wall or something, that we're going to make it all the way there. Good, that's fantastic. So nice.
Alright.
Look at that, my friend. Nice work.
Super cool.
Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, good. So we're just coming up off a spot here at 5,200 feet. Hovering in ground effect with 95, 96%. Pretty good. You got room off to your right there.
Yep.
So just up and away, nice and smooth. Good. Lower a little collective now. Very nice. All right, so we're just finishing off the last little bit of the flight here, and I've got Sam doing a bit of IFR navigation, which is kind of fun. So let me show you what we got going on. A bit of glare, so sorry about that. But what we've done, actually, we've used our two main GPS sources. We got this GPS, and we've got ForeFlight over here. And what we've done is we've plugged into both of them Abbotsford Airport. We were way up in the mountains there. And so on this one here, you can see he's got a track line that he needs to be able to follow. And then on the Aspen, it actually bumps it onto here as well. And you can see the green arrow there is actually pointing to where he's supposed to be going. And then the pink line on the right and the green line on the right are actually showing them that he's slightly off track. He needs to go a bit to the right to actually get back on track. So he's working on that right now. But then also we plug this one in slightly bit later. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this one very well, but we've plugged in Abbotsford on ForeFlight as well. And so he's got a track line there. And actually he's transposed it over here. If you can see any of that, I'm not sure, on his synthetic vision. And on this one, it actually shows that he's basically on track, so that's pretty cool. So he's able to use all that information to be able to gather what he needs, and then he's using, obviously, his main instruments as well to keep just making sure that the helicopter is flying straight and level and safe and everything. But without me actually doing or saying anything, he's able to pick altitudes based on his synthetic vision here. If it goes red there, it shows that he's going to hit something. So you can see, actually, there's some mountains in the distance there that are going red, Sam. Yep. So you might want to pick up a little bit of height to be able to get up and over those guys. And there's Sam on the hood, unfortunately. Poor guy. He's still smiling, though, so it's all good. And, yeah, so we're going to just finish off the last little bit of flight here while he navs into Abbotsford using all this information here. So it's just nice to be able to see this kind of stuff, get an experience of it. We're not doing an IFR rating or anything, but just to get a good sense of if you were stuck in clouds or something, or down the road, if you do decide to go for an IFR rating, you can do a lot of really cool stuff, especially with modern day technology. Really, really nice stuff, really easy. So hope you guys liked this video. If you did, blade slap that like button, and we're going to talk to you guys again tomorrow. See ya.
See ya.